Hey gang, Dan Shank from StringerX coming back with another video. And today, what tennis ball should you use for your game to give you the best advantage over your opponent? We'll find out in a few. Alright guys, so there's lots of tennis balls out there to choose from. Hard court, clay, grass, high altitude, regular. Heavy duty balls like Wilson US Opens and Pro Pen Marathons. What ball should you be using for your game? Well, before we get into what ball you should be using, I went out to my local Dick's and I bought some tennis balls from Dick's. Wilson Extra Duty, Pen Extra Duty, Wilson Regular Duty, Pen Regular Duty, Wilson US Open, and I happen to have a can of Babolat Regular Duty. They did not have the Pro Pen Marathons or the Pen Titaniums or anything like that, so not going to be able to use those balls in this video. But this should give us a good idea of what we're looking for. I'm going to weigh these balls out, and then we're going to see if there's a difference in weight and what the felt actually means for you as a player. Camera work, one-man operation here. So we're going to weigh these balls in grams because it's the smallest unit that I have. So the first can we're going to go ahead and pop is we're going to pop the Pen Championship Extra Duty balls. And hopefully we'll be able to get some good information as to what these balls weigh and what does that mean for you as a player. Alright, so the first can is the Pen Extra Duty Championship balls. I'm going to pop this bad boy. And when you pull the balls out, as you'll see, they definitely already have some fuzz to them from that Extra Duty felt. This is going to really help grab the ball on your racket to help you with that spin. So one ball is 58 grams, and I'll show you that right here. Two balls is 116 grams, and three balls are 173 grams. Now, the first ball we measured was this one, so this ball is also 58 grams, so that's good, they're the same. And the last ball, well, slightly different, 57 grams. Now, is that going to make a difference with 1 gram? Maybe, maybe not. But we now know what these balls weigh. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take a marker and we're going to mark this can with a marker. And I'm going to put on here that they are 58 grams. So that way you can see that on the can. And the next can I'm going to pop open are their Regular Duty balls by Pen. So let's see what these bad boys say. So as you can see, these balls also have some fuzz coming off of them. They're red. They're also Pen 2, just like the other ones. So that one is 57 grams. We'll show you right here. This ball is 58 grams. And the last ball is 56 grams. So a little discrepancy in this can. You have 3 balls, each weighing 3 different. So we're going to say on this one, 58, 57, and 56 on that can, just because they do differ. And we might as well, to keep it even, right on this one, 58, 58, and 57. So there's 2 cans with the weight. So let's go ahead and switch over to Wilson. So we'll go with the Wilson US Open first. So the Wilson US Open balls And again, I decided to be smart about it. I got the 2s. Wilson US Open 2. See if you can see that. And one ball weighs 58 grams. The second ball, 58. And the third ball, 58. So all the Wilson US Open balls weigh 58 grams. So we're going to write that on here. So weigh the exact same as the Penn regular balls. Now let's see what Wilson Extra Duty weighs. Now these are Wilson 3s. I didn't have any Wilson 2s and I didn't feel like going to the store to get them. I'm blocking your view, my bad. And so one ball, 58 grams. Can show you that. Second ball, 57 grams. And the third ball, 58 grams. So again, 2 balls pretty much the same. And one ball definitely a little bit lighter, but all pretty close. And this is the Extra Duty. So these are 58, 58, 57. Now, we'll go to the Wilson Regular Duty, and we'll see what these weigh. Now, I've been on the tennis court with people, and they swear up and down that the US Open balls or the Pro Penn Marathon are heavier. And we're proving right now that they're really not. Wilson 2s. First ball, 57 grams. I'll show you that right here. Second ball, 59 grams. Third ball, 56 grams. Now this can is definitely a significant difference in the balls. So this one is 56, 57, and 59. So those 3 balls are definitely going to play different than the other can. And this is the Wilson Regular Duty. Kind of crazy that there's that much of a discrepancy. Let's go to the Babolat Regular Duty balls. Let's see how these perform. Now I can tell you from personal opinion, these Babolat balls last longer than all 4 of these. The only one I can't say it lasts longer than is the US Open because it's been a while since I've used them. But I can tell you it lasts longer than the Penn and the Wilson regular balls. So these Babolat 2s, just to kind of keep the number the same. First ball, 57 grams. I'll show you that right here. And you can kind of see the felt on these balls. It's very similar to the others. Second ball, 56 grams. Third ball, 57 grams. So the Babolat balls are slightly lighter than the other balls at 57, 57, 56. So what does that mean for you? Well, let's talk a little bit more about what that means. In a perfect world, every ball you get out of a can would be identical, both in weight and size and playability, but that's just not the case. There are some tolerances, as you saw. There's a little bit off, 1 gram and 2 grams, which can make a difference. But the felt is really what we're talking about. So if you're a powerful player, you like to hit the ball through the court, and you rely on hitting winners or pressuring your opponent with big shots, you definitely should use regular duty balls, even outside on hard courts, because they're going to get through the court, they're going to take time away from your opponent, and they're going to give you a slight edge. However, if you're a defensive player, if you're what the recreational player term of pusher is, or moonballer, or a hacker, somebody who just gets a lot of balls back and you play a lot of defense, you want those extra duty balls because it's going to slow the ball down with that extra felt. And it's going to give you an opportunity to hit with some more spin, whether it's underspin or topspin. but you're going to be able to run down more balls because that felt's going to grab the court more and give you a little bit more time to be able to get to your shots. So if you've ever wondered, well, what ball should I use? Well, you definitely now know which ball you should pick for your game. Now, if you play on clay, you want to use clay balls, but clay is already a slow surface. So we already know that the balls on clay aren't going to make as much of a difference as they will on hard court. And of course, the type of hard courts you play on, are they super gritty and slow already? Or are they fast courts where they're not as gritty and the ball shoots through the court, is going to also determine what ball you should select based on your game. But in general terms, this is what I think you should do based on your game. And if you're a serve and volley type player, you probably want to do the extra duty balls because you want to have that extra split second to get closer to the net as you're coming in. Now for doubles players, it depends. If you're a team that hits powerful serves and put away volleys and you like to end points quick, regular duty hands down all the way. But if you're a team that is defensive minded, if you like to play longer points and rally more and lob and do drop shots and things of that nature, then you probably want to go with the extra duty felt. So in singles and doubles, kind of the same principle on which ball you should select for your style of game. So I hope you guys got a great deal of value out of this video.